I don't know how I can relate that to the film in any way, but I would say something that would strike me as motherfucking titty-sucking two-wall bitch with a ping-pong pussy.
Boy was always trouble. I love him. Ever since he was a little kid. Come work at the mill. Nothing wrong with working for a living.
Working for a living? I gave my life for this country. And what's it done for me? Huh? What's it done for me? I'm gonna do this one last fight, and then I'll be done.
Showtime.
Is there any way to see this film without saying, holy shit?
I hope not.
I definitely said something like that at the end.
As someone who created, I said to myself, holy shit, this is as good as it gets.
That's sort of the thing that leaves people
Out of the furnace. Holy shit.
Makes me want to jump in there with you.
As soon as you start repetition, there's no surprises and no holy shit moments, and you need those. Good films are full of holy shit moments. You might not be bug-eyed and really, you know, terrified or something, but you can have holy shit. That just happened, and I didn't expect that, you know.
I like this one. He's tough.
In the battle of real life versus fiction, does it prove that real life is more fucked up every time?
Isn't that always the case, right? You know? I mean, fact always trumps fiction.
It's almost like horrible shit happened.
Yes.
People react, and unfortunately life goes on. And is that what was the crux of what you were trying to get with?
Precisely, because we all experience loss and tragedy every day.
You know, again and again. Let me tell you one thing though. I do find this tragedy to be very uplifting as well, because the way in which he handles himself, you know, his honor, the fact that he will defend what he loves and who he loves, no matter the consequences, I find that to be very uplifting.
You're gonna be a good boy and take a dive. I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson.
When you look at yourself doing this role, are you like, fuck me, where the hell did? Because it's profoundly screwed up.
Yeah, I guess I look at it and say that, yeah, it does feel like a different guy to me.
Guy, he haunts those mountains.
Some films are like dialogue heavy, and there's a lot of silence in this.
I treat it exactly the same as somebody who is very loud, you know, because to me I don't say, well, there's a whole different performance needed there. What I say is there's not a single person who doesn't think constantly. And so it's just a choice of whether you share it with other people or not. So you get exhibitionists and much louder characters who just say what's in their mind every given second. And sure, they can fill the room and mesmerize everybody, but then you've got the quiet person. They're not sitting there brain dead, you know? They have an internal conversation, they're just choosing not to let it escape their mouths all the time. So for me, I do, whenever I start doing a film, I will actually write dialogue for the character in his silence, you know? I will write everything that he's thinking and consider. And then as the movie goes on, you find you don't need to write it as much, you're just able to do it and you sort of improvise, even though you're not saying anything. You know, I very much look and I say, well, I'm improvising, I'm thinking it, you know? These are very clear thoughts that are going through in just the same way that you or I think all the time. You know?
Forgive me my sins, O Lord. The sins of my youth, the sins of my age, the sins of my soul.
We're brothers, and we're all we got.